Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with part 1 of the road to rank 1 in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. We have achieved rank or top 10 in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon and in OU, and now we're going for rank 1. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is actually my second time trying to record this video. The other day I used this team by my boy Most Dope. Big shouts to him. It's a really fun team. This is why I want to use it again today, even though, well, basically the team has no stall matchup. Like it will lose the stall, and on the episode 1 that I wanted to drop, I played stall 4 times in a row. That was all 4 of my battles. I played stall 4 times in a row. I lost 4 times because the team has no stall matchup. Now, why am I still gonna use this team? First off, I made the graphics for it and I love the way this team looks. I'm gonna be honest. I absolutely love the way this team looks. It's very fun. It has a good balance and a good offense matchup. Just not that good versus stall, which is, you know, my fault, and that's the risk I'm using when using the team. So I dropped a good amount of points. We would have been number 7 and going for rank 1 from there. But I still wanted to use this team, like I said, and if I lose more points today, I'm uploading it no matter what, whatever. It just means you guys will get more episodes of the road to rank 1. So if you guys are excited, of course, feel free to leave a like. If you do enjoy, though, I want you to enjoy the episode. If you can get to 1,500 likes or 1,000 likes, either way, that'd be awesome. Because this is episode 1, I'm not stopping this series until I hit rank 1 on the ladder. So without further ado, let's get right into, and I'm not gonna use, I probably won't be using stall weak teams as well. Like it doesn't have really a matchup at all, but as we keep going, you guys will see. And I did really want to use this team, so yeah, let's get right into the team builder. Alright, so I kind of decided that I would use this team a while back whenever I started Road to Rank 1 because it has Salamence as its first Pokemon. So we're going to be using Dragon Dance, Moxie, FLYINIUM Z, Salamence. Max Speed Jolly allows us to outspeed Tapu Lele, Zygarde, Kyurem Black, all at +1, assuming those are either +1 or Scarf. We have Fly as our main stab with FLYINIUM Z. This is just a nuke for everything in the tier that doesn't resist it, namely Pokemon like Mega Latios, opposing Zygarde instance. I like how I'm naming Pokemon that Dragon Claw / Outrage would also help versus, but for the most part, you kind of want Fly plus Earthquake. Earthquake is needed for Heatran. Toxapex too, as well as Tapu Koko. And then typically as the last move on Salamence, it's a toss-up. You might see a random Dragon Claw, you might see Fire Fang for Feral Thorn and Scizor, maybe Celesteela, but this one actually has Stone Edge for good reason. On this set, Stone Edge is nice for chipping away at Zapdos or weakening it. After Rocks at +1, it does knock it out, and the idea behind that is the team does have an HAWLUCHA, and HAWLUCHA plus Salamence really work together in stacking up on each other's checks and overpowering them. So that's the idea of Salamence, either using it to break or straight up sweep / break for HAWLUCHA, as you guys will see as we go on. But just max attack, max speed, Jolly, and Moxie, because when we get a KO, we get a +1. So next up we have YACHE Berry Landorus Therian form. This is a defensive Landorus, but it has 136 speed. 136 speed allows us to outspeed max speed MAGEARNA, helping us out versus SHUCA Berry and MAGEARNA. We have a YACHE Berry, which is actually really cool because in some scenarios, if you lead Landorus and they lead MAGEARNA, a lot of the times, first off, they're EV'd to take an Earthquake, and they can naturally take an Earthquake. And they typically go for Flare Cannon or Ice Beam to weaken Landorus. This is also nice as a check for Zapdos because Zapdos can also HP Ice us, as this is our Stealth Rocker and Zapdos likes to defog. But Earthquake, Stealth Rock, U-Turn, and Explosion. Explosion is nice because once we live in HP Ice from Zapdos, we can explode, doing a ton of damage, again weakening it for HAWLUCHA or Salamence in the back. U-Turn for Momentum, 2v2 HP, allows us to take an Ice Beam with the YACHE Berry as well as a Flare Cannon. Again, 120 defense also helps us out checking Zygarde and Charizard X, opposing Landorus. And just the YACHE Berry gives us some insurance versus Pokemon like MAGEARNA as well as Zapdos. MAGEARNA is the next member of our squad. It is Assault Vest. This is our Ash Greninja check. This is our Kingdra and Rain check. This is our Tapu Lele check. But just a standard Assault Vest set with Iron Head, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Fire, and Flare Cannon. Hidden Power Fire is on this set. Weakens Scizor and weakens Ferrothorn. Again, helping out Salamence and helping out HAWLUCHA. Scizor is actually a pretty big threat to this team if it's cursed or just set up in general. So MAGEARNA helps, you know, deal with that to an extent. Iron Head also weakens Pokemon like Tapu Lele. It's just a good answer for fairy types in general. Volt Switch for Momentum, and then Flare Cannon is our main stab. You know, hitting Pokemon like Mega Latios, Zam, as well as Greninja for either good or super effective damage. Tapu Koko is the next member of our team. I talked about how we had a HAWLUCHA, and Tapu Koko activates the Electric Surge for HAWLUCHA. It's a Shuca berry, that way I can eat an attack from Landorus as well as Zygarde, once again weakening them for the Pokemon I've been mentioning the entire time. It's also the defogger on the squad. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of defog KOKO on a team that is quote-unquote weak to T-Spikes, but at the same time, if you look at the team, this is the only Pokemon that is weak to T-Spikes. The only reason I'm just not the big fan on this set is because it doesn't have Recovery and Roost. So Pex can essentially beat it 1v1 with T-Spikes and switching. But we have Hidden Power Ice and Thunderbolt. That's just the two main moves you'll probably always see on top of KOKO. U-turn for momentum, as well as getting it out of there versus ground types. And then Defog. This gets rid of the hazards for the squad. Again, better helping Pokemon like Mence not caring about the rock, or not wanting rocks up against Mence, and mainly also not wanting spikes up, though spikes are only, again, problematic for Tapu Koko and MAGEARNA. The rest of the team is not affected by spikes at all. But this is also a HAWLUCHA check on the team, Celesteela check, Toxapex check, and with the Shuca berry, I can also check the ground types that are very threatening to me. HAWLUCHA is the next member of the team. We are the Electric Seed, which does activate our Unburden. I might be switching around this spread a couple times throughout the episode, but we hit 311 speed, which is faster than max speed Landorus. So we can hit it with an Acrobatics before we get Z-Flied or something like that. This is assuming we don't have the boost though, but Acrobatics, we should have the boost either way if we're going for Acrobatics, because Acrobatics is also half the power if we don't have the boost. But Swords Dance, High Jump Kick, Acrobatics, and Roost. Like I said, I might be changing around the spread a little bit because I don't like being slower than Kyurem Black prior to having my Unburden, and the team is relatively weak to Kyurem Black. Like the Yache Berry on Landorus, I'm not sure if that actually lets me live a Sub-Zero Slammer, because I know it's a physical move, and I'll have the Intimidate as well as the that is if they use it on their, you know, Free Shock. But I know I have the Intimidate, the max HP, but I have to calc that a little bit. But Acrobatics, Swords Dance, High Jump Kick, Roost. This really does appreciate Salamence weakening Zapdos, which is one of the main answers to this thing. Also, Salamence overpowering Pokemon like the Fable is really, really nice with FLYINIUM Z. So they really do help break for each other. Like I said, might be changing this EV spread up a bit as we keep going, just to make it faster than Kyurem Black, and then the rest would be in HP obviously. But last but not least, we have Mega Latias. This is a sweeper on the team. This is also a Pokemon that can just take hits from Heatran. It is a Heatran switch-in, and one that can actually beat it 1v1 unless it's from Toxic. But Calm Mind, Roost, Sword Power, and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is nice for Celesteela, Heatran, and Greninja, meaning that I'm not just a Calm Mind sub Roost Sword Power set. So I'm not walled by Dark types, and I don't need Toxic Spikes to actually work when Dark types are on our team. So Sword Power just becomes incredibly powerful. With max HP at +1, I eat a hit from Specs Greninja prior to it becoming Ash Greninja, and I can Thunderbolt it and knock it out. I mean, I will also eat a hit from Ash Greninja as well if I'm at +1, and as long as it doesn't flinch me, I'll beat it. Also at +1, I live a Fleur Cannon. Or I easily live a Flare Cannon from MAGEARNA outside of +1, and I also live a Twinkle Tackle when I am at +1 from Max Special Attack MAGEARNA. But yeah, that's the idea behind this. Is also a Heatran switch and max speed, so we're still faster than Kartana and things like that. You can check it after a couple boosts with Star Power, and yeah, that's the idea behind the team. So let's get right into the battles. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get some wins, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the episode. Alright guys, so first game of the live. Again, the team has not been doing so well in practice, but it is what it is. I still like it very much, and it should be fun. As far as winning this goes, I guess Mega Lati, Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, Sword Power does a ton versus him, especially because he has Celesteela and Zam. I'm a big fan of Lando in this game because I get a Brox and then I boom on the Torn. I think I would always go Celesteela here, as he goes for Knock. I feel like Knock is a little bit... I guess it's fine, because if he's going to defog, I at least get to find out if he's Z-move or Rocky Helmet right here. And if he's Rocky Helmet, then that means Tran is more than likely Z-move. So I can go right back out into my Lando one more time. Get him a Rocks and try and boom on Tornadus. That's going to be like the game plan right here. He should always go Tangrowth, exactly. So I'm going to get a Brox, see if the HP ices. Doesn't knock me out. And what I'm going to do is actually explode. Whether I weaken this or weaken Torn is great for me. I mean, this is just a position where I get in Lati and I start combining up. Especially because I think he's Z-Heatran, that means he more than likely does not have Toxic, which means that Celesteela will probably be his first response to this Latias. He goes hard into Heat Ran. Did we see leftovers? No. That's an interesting one. Then is he toxic on a Z Heat Ran? No, just goes for rocks. Okay. Well then, I don't see a reason to not keep clicking Stored Power. You're not going to do much to me, sir. Yep. And I'm assuming this might just be game. Especially because Toxapex is his initial switching. I also KO Heatran now, guarantee with Store Power, and I think that Thunderbolt just KOs Celesteela. So looks like the first win of the game, or the match, is the day rather, is a Combine Lottie sweep. It is exactly what I said though it'd be. Let's go for T-Bolt here. That's a dead Celesteela, and that should be game. That's it. So I did say that as far as winning goes, this is my best chance. I guess if I get crit by everything, this could be bad. Only 18, nothing. And this Stored Power will destroy Alakazam. Like I said, Heatran will destroy or be destroyed by a Stored Power. I'm gonna roost on this just because there's no point in. He's not gonna do much to me, and then Stored Power wins. Okay, so we get the first win. But as you can see, guys, I have tilted quite a bit because of this team. So it's all right though. I'm happy to get the Stored Power win on Lottie. I did say that it had such a great matchup versus him. And again, immediately realizing that it was Rocky Helmet Tornadus by going for U-turn, that information was so crucial because that meant that I didn't have to wait till weekend Heatran to start setting up with Latias. Because if it was Rocky Helmet Tornadus, chances are it was Z Heatran. That's like a big thing. Otherwise, it would probably be Z Tornadus plus Leftovers Heatran. If it was Leftovers Heatran, it had the chance of running Toxic. And the fact that he really underestimated Latias is crazy. Because this is like this Calc versus Spadef Heatran, by the way. So I'm thinking he was no HP. I don't know why I couldn't delete this, but this is the Calc versus that type of Heatran. Alright, so this is another one where we may just be able to win with Lottie. Of course, it all depends on what type of Heatran is. Hey man, fun. I wonder if he hates me. His name is Troll Patch. Like, oh my god, it's Pokemon, I hate you. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why his name just made me think about that. So I made the Tapu Koko Roost on this team over U-turn, and I'm kind of wishing I was U-turn on this build, but what I'm gonna do is, thank you man, appreciate that. Have fun too. I'm gonna lead off with Koko. I feel like Koko just matches up well versus Torn because Torn is so good versus me. I'll lead off with Landorus, and we immediately find out my opponent is running a Choice Scarf Landorus Therian form. Because it gets the Intimidate before my attack. Now, I'm like 10,000% sure that my opponent will U-turn. HAWLUCHA has a great matchup in this game, especially because it's Scarf Lando. Seeing as how that's the case, I'm actually going to HP Ice regardless of him going for U-turn, whether it be to get Bulu to come out or to get some chip on Bulu or to bring out my Landorus on his own. Charizard is obviously a threat, but I deal with that by basically attacking it and then leaving it in range of my Lucha. That did a lot. Like 24%. Is that not left? It is leftovers. Okay, I was about to say like, whoa, 24%. Anyway, this gives Lando the opportunity to get up Stealth Rock here. As he goes for Horn Leech. Doesn't do too much. And Zemon is probably Torn on this or Kartana, but I can feel it being Double Scarf or Banned Kartana. I really like Banded Kartana on the grassy terrain. But his build isn't really a Banded Kartana build. By that I mean that you'll typically see Magnezone plus Bandit Kartana. If that's like, I think Zone plus Cart is just like a great core in general. Like Cart, Bulu, and Zone just go so well together, all three of them. So I get up our rocks here. Torn could be a switch in. He should fear the Z-Fly, I feel. Which is something he actually doesn't switch in period to, so he might actually go out into Heatran here. Goes Torn. We're going to defog immediately. We're always going to go Koko on this. Want to see how his initial reaction. Okay. Don't see a reason to not click T-Ball. I'm not going to U-turn. I don't have it. But he might be thinking I might U-turn. But I'm going to click Thunderbolt always. Attempt to keep up rocks and then start commenting up with Lottie. Because like I said, Lottie can win this game very easily. I just gotta get some information on his Heatran. Because it's Stealth Rock, I don't know if it's Spadef or not. I'm hoping it's not because he has Spadef Bulu. I'm just slowly but surely getting my Tapu Koko back up to full HP. Alright, right back on the Lando we go. Because what I might have to do in this game, and I don't want to, but what I might have to do is sacrifice Lando to Boom to get rid of Tornadus and to set up for a Salamence sweep too. Like Salamence has a good matchup in this as well, just due to its Z move and resistances. Doubles out the Torn there. I'm gonna get up my rocks as he goes Charizard, nice. Would you be Zard Y or Zard X? I think either way I boom here. As he goes for Flare Blitz, which doesn't take me out. Great, and I'm able to deal with Charizard. So we do not have to deal with a Charizard for the entirety of the match. Absolutely incredible. I go KOKO always. He should go Lando here. Again, if it was Zard Y, I had a way of dealing with it, which was obviously going Lottie. But I'm able to bring up my my SHUCA Berry KOKO, and we're going to go right for the HP Ice one more time. I don't care if he U-turns out. If he goes for Earthquake, I weaken him. Like I said, I'm SHUCA like 10 million times, and again, weakening this thing for Lucha is absolutely incredible. So, 10%. He's going to double here, more than likely into Torn, I want to say. Probably just to try and defog. If he does opt to stay in, that's a bad play because it does give me Salamence. Well, that might be the beginning of the end, folks. As that Dragon Dance up, Lando dies to... It's not a bad play, but it's a play that doesn't give him... He's pretty much in a position where he can lose. That's what I'm trying to say from this. Like, he's in a position where he can lose. He doesn't have another switch in with Lando unless he defogs rocks. If he tries to defog rocks, I will KO Tornadus. Boo comes out. I'm assuming you scout for Z-Fly, so I'm actually going to Dragon Dance up again. Yep. And that should be game because I outspeed every Scarfer. If he did have another one, he really can't scout for Z-Fly now anymore, and Men should just be able to come through. Also, the sack on land, like, even if I don't KO everything, which I will. I'll click Stone Edge. Oh man, I have it here for a reason. This is really there for Zapdos, but being able to get rid of Tornadus and also getting +3 is incredible as well. I'll Z-Fly on the Kartana, and then I should be able to win. I mean, this is not going to live +3, even with Grassy Terrain weakening it. So we get rid of Heatran. So at this point, I either win with Salamence right here, even if he protects. Yeah, good game, man. That's a loss protect because at this point, this is gonna kill. I think this might kill through it. Yep. I figured he would scout for it, and Grassy Terrain is gone, so Salamence is able to essentially get +6 attack in this game and just win the game right here. Woo! That's a Salamence sweep. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. GG. I did just say GG prior, but nice. Let us... I'm happy because now, even if I get a stall matchup or we get some losses, I'm just happy that we started off with 2 ways that I said we could sweep. The first game, I said Mega Latias would sweep, and it got a 6-0 in itself. I don't think we 6-0'd in that game, but it got a win in itself. In the second game, I said Mence or Lucha can easily break through, or even Lottie, and I'm just glad that Mence was able to show. And this is why I like this team, because Mence can do its thing, right? Mence can actually win. Mence can win games. It just needs the right matchup. Ferrothorn matchups are a lot harder for this team, I feel. Ferrothorn plus Spadef or Toxic Heatrans. I think that becomes the hardest. Because I have no way of actually outright dealing with them. Especially if it's Ferrothorn plus Tapu Koko. That's a really, like, this matchup I do not like very much. A more offensive one. Though I do like Salamence in this game. We're going to lead Lando because it has the YACHE berry. It leads Magearna. I'm always going to Earthquake you. Again, because I'm YACHE. We always Earthquake. That makes that play a little bit easier for me. And then I can just click Stealth Rock. If you knock me out, that's fine. Because at this point, I'm able to bring out my Tapu Koko. You are in range of Tapu Koko. Landorus did its job. I weakened Magearna to the point of Acrobatics or Thunderbolt, and I can now HP Ice. I can HP Ice the Lando if he goes out to that. Also, getting rid of Magearna is just incredible for Salamence and whatnot. And again, we're trying to weaken him for either an Lucha sweep or oh, he's actually buried himself. That doesn't matter enough. Get up rocks instead of. Oh, he HP Ice there. He tried to get my Salamence. Sick. So I'm able to deal with Landorus as well. No more Intimidate, and I'm still out of range of Lucha. KOKO comes out. Okay. I roosted here because I wasn't sure like how he plans to react to this mon? Basically, with the next Stealth Rock switch, and he's in range of +2. He should know that. He also literally loses a Pokemon right here to Flare Cannon, so I didn't have to worry about that too much. Nice, and he gave me Kyurem Black as well, which is a Pokemon I do not like switching into. So nice. Medicham comes out. High Jump Kick. I still like you as a pivot. Lottie is still useful because it checks this. I want Salamence to actually KO this thing with Z-Fly as well. No, Mence is the most expendable member on the squad. If he high jump kicks, then it's better for me. Because I at least have a chance of winning a speed tie right here and going for Supersonic Sky Strike. And if he goes... Okay, so I didn't get the speed tie, unfortunately. I don't want to make myself so weak to Lucha, but I feel like I'm not giving it any opportunity to set up an SD anyway. So I think that I just go KOKO here and just Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. It's definitely Zekir on black, right? I guess I can attempt to roost. Alright, if there was a speed tie, he won it. But Lottie, it's for sure Zekir on black, so I should be able to combine up here. That will be able to knock out... I'll live... Oh, okay, never mind. It's like specs. So this guarantees that I KO the HAWLUCHA. And he has one turn left, so if he doesn't go Lucha, he doesn't get his own burden anyway. And then Lottie wins the game, so I'm okay with that. Could have been a little bit harder because I lost the speed tie versus Medicham. That would have been just great to land because then I forced KOKO to knock me out. Volt Switch would have KO'd though, but then it would have gotten Lucha. That could have been tough either way, I think. But my KOKO would have been at enough HP that he can't go for a double T-Bolt. Or he can't go for an SD rather. So, nice. First two games relatively clean. And things are working out just a bit. So I'm happy about that. Ideally, we can keep doing this much work as we keep going. We're climbing as well. We're picking up all the points that we've lost. And I guess I'll just pause it. Sorry, I just had to drink some water there. I'll pause until we find another battle. Be right back. Right, we have such a cool Trick Room team on my opponent's part. I honestly don't even know how he wants to lead versus me, but I absolutely love Landorus. Landorus is just great. Slowbro actually makes a lot of sense too. But Rocks Up are fantastic in this game, especially because his rocker is either Mawa or Marowak. Now, ends up going for the Ice Beam there. I can bring out KOKO. I'm assuming what he's going to do is bring out, Trick Room up and then bring out the Marowak. So I'm actually going to double out into my Lando because Trick Room being up means that I am slower. I get off the Intimidate and I can Earthquake. I'm also pressuring that. He doesn't have a Healing Wishmon on his team, so I would definitely take a Flare Blitz. Yep, I'm really defensive. And getting rid of Marowak means I get to spam Thunderbolt versus his team. So that's what we call a great turn right there. I also get to spam Voltage versus his team. So again, all in all, fantastic turns. Alright, threat comes out. I gotta click Earthquake on you. Oh, my child. Unfortunately, MAGEARNA is very useful in this game, but I have to essentially use it to attempt to weaken a Mawa here. I don't see why I wouldn't go for Iron Head. It hits MAGEARNA harder, it hits Mawa harder. Potentially flinching it too. It doesn't hit it harder, excuse me. Ignore that. He should go for Iron Head here. So I'm actually going to bring out my Salamence. I think the Iron Head makes the most sense. As he Flare Cannons. Goodbye, my child. Okay. So now we attempt to combine up with Lottie. Maybe MAGEARNA might come out. He could go for another Flare Cannon too. By going for 2 combines, he shouldn't be able to knock me out with... I'll 1v1 it with Mag. He can't 1v1 me with his Ditto either. And if he goes Bro, I'm going to be able to knock him out with Thunderbolt here at +2. So, this should... Unless you're Walk-On. I'm assuming Cobra though. Yep, Slowbro's gone. Great for HAWLUCHA. I roost on MAGEARNA and beat it 1v1 with just multiple roosts. I beat you too, sir. And I'm assuming it's no Sucker Punch on Mawile because he has Fire Fang. And Fire Fang leads us to believe that's Elemental Punch Mawile. Yep. If I can just Calm Mind up a few more times. Calm Minding up once more also means that Fleur Cannon Magearna, like I said, does not 1v1 me, so I might as well just store power here and knock you out. Oh, you know what would be great if he goes hard Magearna. Oh, he gives me Maul, which is excellent. This thing was a threat, and that was like his best way of breaking me under Trick Room too. Mag is going to come out. I can store power you. You'll set up Trick Room, but you don't have enough turns to win. You don't have enough Pokemon to win either. I just always roost here. If he goes for Twinkle Tackle, I'll live it. Fleur Cannon, I'll eat up too. And we'll just Thunderbolt right now. Because he doesn't have enough turns, nor does he have enough Trick Roomers to win, Thunderbolt was a safe play. If I knock out Magearna, he has 2 turns left, and KOKO literally just clicks Thunderbolt and wins the game. And I can even keep Latias alive, saving it just in case his Ditto tries to copy me. And also, Ditto has about the same HP as KOKO, a little bit more, but it's also in range of a high jump kick after rocks. So, relatively fast game, though Trick Room, pun there. Gosh, I hate myself. I'm just kidding. I don't, but crap, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh, we got this guy again. I don't remember how I led versus him, but I know I didn't like. Oh, I led Lando, and it's still the best lead possibility because I have Yache Berry, so that helps me out versus Metacham. Calm Mind Lottie, still great in this game. Magearna, fantastic lead. Are we gonna be really 1, 2, 3, 4? This is how we're playing this type of game. Like I'm clicking Earthquake. You're staying in. You let me weaken you. Smart man. I respect that. He's Yache Berry on his Salamence, which actually makes it a little bit more problematic here. He was smart to save Magearna, but thankfully he U-turns though, so a little bit easier for me there. As he goes right back down to Magearna, I'm going to attempt to weaken you with Earthquake one more time. As I still should be able to 2-KO. Yep. I'm actually gonna U-turn here. I feel like, first off, I feel like I can go Mag, as Mag is safe. I also feel like you don't switch into Mag at all, and Ice Beam doesn't do too much, period. And I can just Iron Head. No real Iron Head resists. Great, so Magearna is weakened. Lando comes out. Lando comes out, get some nasty no type of chip off on you. I'm gonna go around Salamence and just Z-Fly. Especially because he's an offensive Lando with Yache. So I'm hoping this either KOs you or puts you in range of rocks. Nice. I got the KO, which is awesome. We got rid of Lando, which means no more Intimidate. So now all we need is 2 turns of Stealth Rock on HAWLUCHA, or excuse me, on KOKO to beat it with +2 HAWLUCHA. However, there's not very many opportunities that I get a +2 HAWLUCHA in this game. That's a relatively interesting switch. I'm actually going to attempt to fly here. Why does he keep winning speed ties? It's really depressing. I'm gonna sack this so that way I can bring out KOKO. I just clicked Explosion here, by the way, but basically I'm trying to weaken him. Also, Lottie is super good too. So with -1, Latias is scary. Like scary good versus him. Okay, I'm glad I'm not really underestimating the base power of that. I'm just trying to make it so I'm at 100%, so that way I can 2-hit KO Metacham and still be at basically out of KO range. I know I am risking a crit and him freezing me, so there's a lot going on here. I really wish that he didn't win multiple speed ties versus Mence. Okay. Alright, that should be good. So I should be able to 2-hit KO, you know. Perfect. Now I want to try and get back up to a good. I am risking a lot here. In fact, I will get crit and I will get frozen. I can't be mad about it either. But Lottie is just so good in this game that if there is no luck, if everything goes my way, then I'm in a great position, right? I'm just trying to get out of range of KOKO. Yeah, that was bound to happen. So, nothing I can do about that. Like I said, that was bound to happen. That was my bad. Like the only other alternative I could have had was obviously switching. I should be able to 2-hit KO MAGEARNA with ease under terrain. Yep. So we get rid of Mag. Probably gonna bring out KOKO, which I'm thinking is Specs based on how he's gonna play. Dude, he wins all the speed ties. That's that much I know. Kieran Black is fair. Mag. I should die to his attack after. I bring out KOKO here. Do I live Fusion Bolt under turn? I don't think so. Okay, cool. We're gonna get on out of here. There was still a chance I could win that game, and it was with winning speed ties versus KOKO and roosting. Though my track record with speed ties versus that guy is not very good, as you can see. Double times he outsped Salamence. Both times he outsped Salamence. This is also another scary matchup because I hate Ferrothorn plus KOKO with this build. It's really tough to weaken both of them. However, MAGEARNA, absolutely great in this. If this is Z, this is annoying. Would you be Z? It's either that or Z Lando. I'm swapping to Lando here. I can't risk it being Z while charge. I doubt it's Z too, yeah. So I could have gotten a lot of that turn by going for potentially HP Fire as he brings out Zar. I got a double. I hope he doesn't double Flamethrower because Tyranitar coming in is so obvious. And he HP Ices there. Nice. Yeah, so this is like the opportunity. This is what you call a bad matchup because I do not switch in well on T-Tar. I had to hope he goes for Pursuit here and then hope I stall it out, which I don't seem to. So I'll go for Thunderbolt, Para, full Para, and then try and get in from there. But yeah, this is not the best matchup for me. For sure though, rocks need to go up for KOKO. I need a weakened KOKO. If I'm gonna win anything, it has to be Lucha at this point. Nice. All right, so we prevented a potential defog there. Sick. I'm hoping you're Z as well, so which means that you're in range of HP Ice. Oh, God, he's gonna go for Stone Edge, isn't he? I mean, at this point, I feel like I kind of have to go for it. I wanted him to land that because Sand is up, so if he goes hard... Okay, that's fine. If he goes hard into... Woof, that did a lot. Calm down. Calm down. 84%, my goodness. I need +4 to win this. I feel like at this point, I honestly have to hope that you are not Z, and I have to go for... Woo! Okay. So I KO HAWLUCHA guaranteed, right? At +3. I KO HAWLUCHA guaranteed. Oh, KOKO, excuse me. This KO is guaranteed. Like, it's actually guaranteed now. Helmet. That's fine, though, because now you can no longer come in on me. Woo! Let's keep going. Don't crit me, boy. Because what I'm trying to make is that I just click Acrobatics and win from there, but... I think I still roost. No! So my main reason behind roosting is if I got up 2% more, he couldn't double into Ferrothorn and get the Iron Barbs on me. But of course that did not work the way I wanted it to. So now I'm going to attempt to Dragon Dance up here. Yep, if I landed that Stone Edge, I still have potential as long as I get the Z move right on Pharaoh. Holy crap. Alright, so things are going absolutely fantastic here. There was so many, even with him critting my my Lucha, I still had plenty of potential to win. as long as Salamence landed that Stone Edge. Because I'm faster than a +1 Lele. At +2, I guarantee KO with Earthquake. I guarantee KO even SHUCA Berry KOKO. Stone Edge needs to KO, hit Charizard, and as long as I get the Z-Fly right on Ferrothorn, I win as well. Like, so, obviously it got harder, but, I mean, you know, you have a good matchup and then you throw away your Pokemon and you don't attack with KOKO, which makes no sense. The highest roll high jump kick can have at +2 is 88%. I would always take those odds over switching out and risking me SDing. And plus, high jump kick would always be my play as well. So you going out into Lucha or Lando doesn't give you much. Oh well, that's Pokemon for you. I hate fighting Mimikyu with offense. I absolutely hate it. Lando though, again, rocks up, just fantastic here. Pharaoh comes out, rocks up, breaking multi-scale is just good. Period. He's toxic as well. Alright, I'm gonna try and weaken this thing. Gosh, it's Toxic Protect. Are you Toxic Protect Leech Seed? He's Fizz Def too? Holy crap, that did 0. Okay, ideally his last move is not Leech Seed. I really hope it's not. I don't care. I'm HP firing you. Toxic Protect Pharaoh. So this is good and bad. Good because it kind of sucks. I'm going Immense because I got a Z-Fly immediately. Oh boy. You still don't like this, bro. I'm faster than you. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. If I get rid of Chansey, okay, give me this too. Either way is good. Woo, give me this mod. Go ahead and give me Ferrothorn. Okay, great. So it's Thunder Wave, which means that Latias can potentially beat it. Kind of. I also have a Zam. Go ahead and trace my Moxie, which does absolutely nothing for you. What type of Zam is this? I'll Voltage here. I don't want Chansey coming right out. Yeah, I think he's gonna go out into Mimic. I feel like this dude's a Thunder Waver. What if he goes Mimikyu? Woo, hard into Mimikyu. I'm still gonna try an Acro and break your Disguise. Especially because KOKO kind of knocks you out. Unfortunately, I'm 319 speed, so I just barely miss out on that. Not very good for me. As long as I bust his Disguise, Calm Mind Lottie has a way of winning. Of course, I'm going to lose to Thunder Wave. I already know that much. I've played this game enough to know. But I can still try. Especially because if Thundurus ends up switching out, I'll put it in range. All good. He goes for that. I'm going to Calm Mind up again in his face. As he goes Chansey. Throw power is 100 base power, which is a 2-hit KO. I wish he missed that. I'm faster, but I know I'm going to get full parried here. Woo! Okay. Still potential to lose. Because of you. But I need a Buster Disguise. I was about to say, are you banded, dude? How are you killing me? How is he actually killing me? I gotta know. I did that, by the way, so I can go out into KOKO and just roost. Can't let you get weakened. Yep. Don't Thunderbolt crit me, dude. Thanks. I've been crit and missed enough in this game. I need you to be healthy. Because I can still win with potentially KOKO itself. So I'm going to try and roost up to near full, and then I'm going to switch out to Landorus. But my issue with switching... Actually, I can't switch out to Landorus. Yeah, because the... How much does U-turn do? 17%. I think I have to HP Ice here. Man, I really don't want to. But I need Landorus as a pivot into Mimikyu. Like that's just a given. Dragonite. You live this? It lived it. I bet you was weakness policy too. Oh, please, 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 please don't have Earthquake. I am faster. Thank you. Thank you for being adamant nature and not jolly in a metagame with these Pokemon. Base 130s running around. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Especially now, all I gotta do is Thunderbolt this and Mimikyu. Unfortunately, it might be enough to just win, though. I think I sack Lando here. Because I need Electric Terrain to knock out Mimikyu. Please don't go for another SD. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Snuggle forever. Go ahead and snuggle with Landorus. You can do it, bro. He's the top tier of the OU tier. Top player of the OU tier. So it's going to come down to MAGEARNA versus these two, which it should be able to win. Because he's not Life Orb. I thought that dude was Bandit. How the hell you knock out Lottie? I live this hit and he dies. That's what matters. If you go Alakazam, I click Iron Head 3 times and win the game. Go ahead and drop. Not bad. Finally able to come back after some L's. A little bit of misfortune happening in these games too. Thunder. Oh, you can do that all you want, bro. I'm gonna get the paras on you. Best believe me. All right, he didn't do it, so just click Iron Head here. We should win. Wow, Iron Head did not KO him, and I dodged. Oh hell yeah. We take that. Woo! Oh, no. So unless he double crit me, he would not have been able to win there, and we're able to win the game. We take those. I honestly think we could have gone undefeated today, guys, if things were a little bit more in my favor. Like that Salamence game, the game before that. Like if I won any speed ties with Mence versus Metagam, but that's Pokemon. I'm just glad I finally was able to finish or use this team, though it did cost me so many points. We're like number 7 on the ladder. Either way, dude, or friends, dudes, whatever. I feel like dudes is universal. It doesn't mean boy or girl. It's just dude, you know. What's up, bro? It's like bro. Same thing. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We're going for rank 1. We are 100% going for rank 1. And we won't stop this until we reach rank 1. So, like I said, feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy. 1,500 likes, that'd be fire. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.